Welcome back to Hammie&Son, and for everyone, I'd like to introduce to you guys my better half, Mrs. Hammie. Mrs. Hammie, say hello to YouTube world.
What's up?
Excuse us, we just came back from a show where my wonderful wife sung opera to an audience, and I was the guard that swept her off her feet. More like she swept me off my feet. But wanted to introduce you guys to Mrs. Hammie, the person who supports this crazy journey my son and I are having. It was great to just get in part of something that we do together, and I have the full support of my wife, although she doesn't like some of the cards that I want because it's pretty pricey. But anyways.
Well, I mean, if you woo me off of my feet, then
Yeah.
it's negotiable.
So
But also, it wasn't just me in the show.
Yeah, our daughter.
Our beautiful
Our daughter, who, gorgeous daughter. I'll leave a link of her YouTube in the description below so you can check her out.
And our amazing son.
And our son helped us out
with tech.
With tech and stuff like that. So yeah, big family affair. So feel free to join the Hammie Clan. That's what we're calling it. It's the Hammie Clan, right, sweetheart? We call it the Hammie Clan?
I mean, don't get it twisted. We're not like with that word. It's because Irish.
Yeah, Irish.
Okay.
Who's Irish? You can't, I don't know. Anyways, this is a special shout out video to X Cards. He has a great YouTube station. He opens a lot of cards, pieces of the past. He's a history teacher. So he opens some cards. He was part of a live we had a while back. He got some cards from me that I sent him. He's a big Texans fan, but does a lot of historical cards.
Texans.
And it's really interesting because I didn't know they made these cards, and I was like, dude, I got to get in on some of this action. One of the special cards we'll talk a little bit about. Do you want to talk about 2019, where we went to in 2019?
Oh, yeah. I've always wanted to go to the Winchester Mansion. Sarah Winchester, wow, what a story. This poor woman, the loss of her child, the loss of her family, the loss of her husband. She has RA, which has a lot to do with the way the steps were built. I don't want to give away too much of it because you just really should look her up. I identify a lot with this woman. Unfortunately, my husband and I have gone through child loss, and it's not an easy thing to talk about, but it is a big part of our journey and our life, and I know that one day we have beautiful souls in heaven that we will be able to love on. But also, in addition to that, I have autoimmunes, and RA is one of them. So thank you, Sarah, for when I was there, I was able to use those wonderful stairs, and it made it a lot easier to tour your mansion. And my wonderful husband appeased me and went into the mansion. I know that was hard for you, and you didn't really want to.
I have issue being in confined places, but when you're dealing with, it was around our anniversary we went to, right?
Yeah, and there's rooms that lead into rooms that lead into rooms that have no rhyme or reason, and she just never stopped building this house to confuse the spirits. It's a really cool, interesting piece of history.
Well, so we went out there to Santa Rosa. We went out there to watch a Green Bay San Francisco game. Oddly enough, both times I go to watch a game, my Packers lose both times. So you 49er fans, just keep your mouth shut. But we visited the Winchester Mansion, and it was probably a great memory for you.
It's one of my favorites.
So I was watching the video, X actually pulling this card, and Terry, you probably want to show it to the world.
I'm so excited.
And he reached out to me and he said, I'm going to send it to you. And I was floored. I told my wife, say, hey, there's a little gift coming. And in this crazy hobby of ours, this hobby card unity, this is probably my wife's favorite card. She's stoked. Yes, we one-touched it. So.
Does that mean that it's number 5 of 8?
Yes, 5 of 8. So, Winchester Ranch, Triple X cards, I appreciate it so much. You also sent us some other cards as well. I'll show you guys here. This is the first football game. First pro football game took place on November 12th, 1892. That was a cool card to grab.
But not as cool as this one.
Not as cool as that one. We have the World War I card. Awesome. The Pearl Harbor. So many of you guys know that being a Marine, serving in Iraq and Afghanistan, these and how I'm appreciative of the vets. I'm appreciative of the Vietnam vets. I'm appreciative of the World War I, II vets. This is the reason why we live in this type of society and freedom, so what you call. D-Day, June 6th. Okay, D-Day, June 6th. And George Patton, one of the greatest Marines to ever walked on the face of this earth. So again, I thank you so much, Triple X Cards, for these cards, especially for putting a smile on my wife's face. She had talked about the autoimmunes and stuff like that. It's not an easy day every day to deal with stuff like that, but to have something as a keepsake, as a memory, right?
I got my card.
She's got her card, and she will forever keep it on there. So you have been a great addition to our little Hammie Clan here and sending us this card. I will forever be a fan of yours and your channels.
And it's going into my collection. I have salt and pepper shakers that are like little Winchester bullets, and I've got a replica of one of her famous stained glass, whatever it's called. I don't care. But it's really cool, and it's going with it.
Yeah, so last couple of things to give out. We are like 20 subs shy of 400. We're hitting almost 400 subscribers. We're going to do a live this week to give away because we hit the 350 threshold, which was huge, and we're still going. And then so stay tuned to the date on that one. Haven't decided. I got a busy schedule ahead of us. My son is doing lifeguard stuff this week.
Yeah, he's an aide, one of the few teenagers in the county.
Yeah, our son is a very fast swimmer.
Yeah,
and he's strong. You
very
guys know.
strong.
You guys have watched his football stuff. So not only does he do football, but he does lifeguard stuff. And
you should post the video of when he was training to save someone going backwards.
Oh yeah, I should have that. I'll go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took the video. So yeah, we'll do the live this week to give away the giveaways. Look, you guys heard my Memorial Day message. There are channels out there doing the 2 for 22 about the veteran suicide, 22 lives a day. Awesome, those two channels are doing it. You guys can still participate in it as well. Looking into possibly having somebody making a 2 for 22 Hammie&Son apparel or stickers or whatever to get that information out there. But you guys have been great support, and I appreciate it. And I'm so grateful to have my better half, my one and only, my Queen Michael, we call her.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But this is Mrs. Hammie, folks. Thanks. I appreciate it. And you know what Liam always says?
What?
Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, because what? It brings you good luck.
Yeah. Oh, and then also, you're the sponsor.
Card Shells. We are an affiliate with Card Shells. I will put a link of our affiliate in there. If you're looking for needs for your cards, PSA submissions, whatever the case is, Card Shells is the place to go. I'll leave a link in the description of my affiliate code.
But definitely like, subscribe, and share. Because sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. All right, guys, thank you so much, and thank you again, XXX Cards, for these wonderful gifts you gave us. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to make sure she was ready to rock and roll with it and be able to be part of this. So, thanks again.